Tell me it's not true, Nick. Tell me the rumors are just that. Rumors.
Look, I fought for you. Pierce did too. But the board met. They reviewed the footage, listened to Heyman's arguments, and they came to a decision. Your Elimination Chamber victory has been nullified.
Another dusty finish? This is just like what happened with the New Day.
It's an unfortunate coincidence.
Come on, somebody is pulling the strings here.
I'm not going to say that you're wrong, but those strings have been pulled and we are where we are. The WWE board wants a clean, undisputed #1 contender. If we don't give them one soon, they're ready to let your buddy Adam Pearce pick someone from Raw.
You want a clear-cut #1 contender? I know how to give you one. Put me in the ring with Jacob Fatu. Winner goes to WrestleMania to face Braun.
Fatu leaves chaos in his wake everywhere he goes. If this ends up in another controversial decision...
It won't. Because you're gonna put us in a match where there's no running, no hiding, no politics, and nobody pulling any strings. You lock us inside hell in a cell.
I'm going to have to smooth this over with the board. But I'll make the match.
Tonight, there will be no escape from the Samoan Werewolf.
The following is a Hell in a Cell match. Making his way to the ring from Sacramento, California, weighing in at 285 pounds, the WWE Intercontinental Champion, the Samoan Werewolf, Jacob Fatu.
I have never seen a more intense look on the face of Jacob Fatu, and that's saying a lot.
Jacob Fatu made a statement at Elimination Chamber when he assaulted the Archetype. Forget about a rematch at WrestleMania. Tonight, he ends the comeback once and for all.
The Archetype is ready for the most dangerous match in WWE.
And his opponent from Manchester, England, weighing in at 228 pounds, the Rockstar.
I'm not a conspiracy theory man, but every time the Archetypes get close to the WWE Championship, something rises up and get in his way.
And this time, the giant that rose is insurmountable. I think the Archetype's dream of a championship comeback ends with him broken at Jacob Fatu's feet.
The Archetype has never been locked in a cell with a force like Jacob Fatu.
Jacob Fatu annihilates annihilated the Archetype after Elimination Chamber. Why on earth did he challenge the Samoan Werewolf to a match where he would be locked in a cell with him?
Because the Archetype will do whatever it takes to challenge Braun Breaker for the WWE Championship at WrestleMania, Wade, including walk through hell.
He might have bought a one-way ticket, Michael. Fatu promised.
And a spear so impactful, it has broken the cell wall.
You know how much force it takes to put someone through the cell? We're talking physics here, man. My goodness.
He better be sure-footed in his climb up the cell.
And listen to this capacity crowd. The anticipation is electric in this building.
Ooh, shutting that down with the back elbow. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh.
Oh, jarring uppercut.
Oh, ouch.
Oh, he fends that off.
Uppercut. Connects.
He gets back into the ring.
He is connecting to the WWE Universe, drawing from their energy. Getting the table. Talk about pandering.
He goes for the quick pin attempt. And he kicks out.
Can't be happy about how long that been with. Not with so much match left to go. Shot. Elbow dog.
Oh, what a headbutt.
What a heinous chop that was.
Whack with the clubbing hit.
The Samoan Werewolf thinks the Archetype stole his spot at WrestleMania, and he's going to take it back in Hell in a Cell. Setting up for something here. Oh my, sent flying. Not the prettiest thing you'll ever see, but it sure looks effective from here.
Backs.
Uh-oh. Oh, reversal into the Bulldog.
Kick lands.
Ooh. The arm absorbing the damage. Oh, kick right to the back.
Oh, a merciless strike. Ducks out of harm's way.
Oh, jarring back elbow.
What's he in for?
Samoan drop.
Damage is starting to take its toll on him.
Jacob Fatu causing damage, causing harm.
Got him in his grasp. Samoan drop.
Right into the pin. This could be it.
And he powers out.
Talk about a close call. That easily could have been a 3 count.
Being set up in the corner for something.
What a way to get out of that one.
Clubbed with the back fist.
Able to capitalize on Jacob Fatu's mistake. And now he gets back into the ring. Moving out from the ring closer to those towering walls of the cell.
He wants this fight on the outside.
Yeah.
And he's clearly got something on his mind as he ascends up the cell wall.
Oh, come on. I know it's all about making moments, but this might be too much to risk.
He's on the top of the cage. One misstep and it could be over.
He got himself in this situation, but how does he get himself out?
Stump puller pile driver.
Fighting on top of the cell, something's got to give.
These superstars simply wanted this destroy each other. And as we can see, that desire is not merely confined inside the cell anymore.
Bullseye with the back fist.
No. Oh, look at this. Battling against the hold. Wait, hold on. Look at this. And he's found a way out of the hold. Turns that in his favor.
Got the single arm underhook. Neckbot suplex.
The longer this goes on, the more dangerous this becomes.
Yeah, the roof of the cell can only take so much chaos.
Irish whip toward the edge.
Fatu is hanging on.
Here comes the archetype.
Whoa, look out. Don't fall.
Fatu setting up for the Samoan drop.
No way.
Jacob Fatu and the archetype just came crashing down through the top of the cell.
Tell me I didn't just see that.
We got to get some doctors out here.
All the doctors.
Are you kidding me? How are these men functioning?
I cannot believe what I'm watching right now.
Believe it, Wade. Believe it.
Somehow they're back to their feet.
And this match will continue.
Super kick! He's heading back to the ring. Ow. Oh!
Caught on the chin.
Propping him up.
Oh, look at this.
The neck just being wrenched.
The look in Jacob Fatu's eyes says it all. Jacob Fatu powering out of the submission. Counters.
Rolling elbow right on the mark.
And now taking the chance to go to the outside get out.
Set up for a second time.
DDT plants them.
Did Jacob just close this out?
2. No, my, that was close.
Oh my word, how on earth did he kick out?
And the heaviest hitter in the arsenal was not enough. Able to capitalize on Jacob Fatu's mistake.
Jacob Fatu is shaky. The end of the tracks for him.
All the way up and down. I think we know what's coming next. In the wheelhouse.
619.
Is that what it takes to beat Jacob?
And the cover. And that'll finally do it. What a victory.
Here is your winner,
The archetype just walked through hell, and now he's on the way to Braun Breaker at WrestleMania.
Paul Heyman has got to be watching this very closely, and he cannot be happy. The archetype defeated Jacob Fatu in a vicious Hell in a Cell match. He does deserve it.
Thank you. You have been with me through a lot over the last year. But I finally punched my ticket to WrestleMania! Now, we got a WWE title match to make. So get out here, Braun Breaker!
Ladies and gentlemen,
Here we go.
my name is Paul Heyman, and I stand before you tonight not as the special counsel of the blue chip off of the dog-faced block, the reigning, defending, undisputed WWE Champion Braun Breaker. No, I'm here as a friend. So please listen. Your obsession with redeeming your loss to Braun Breaker and proving yourself to me is going to destroy you. You won the right to challenge my champion at WrestleMania, but you don't have to. You walked away before, you can do it again with your dignity intact. Or you can finish your comeback on the grandest stage of them all, being wheeled out of the stadium on a stretcher.
That's a good speech, Paul. I just have one question. Does he know?
Does who know what?
Does Braun know how hard you've been trying to keep us apart? You know, I kept asking myself why a group of WWE superstars took an NXT detour for a shot at the tag titles. Why'd they pick that exact moment to play parking lot hit squad? Eventually, the light bulb flicked on. It was you, Paul. You wanted me distracted. And that night Hector and I got our shot at the New Day, everything was falling into place until you strolled into SmackDown. Right on cue, Hector's trapped in the locker room. We lose the titles on a technicality, and before I know it, he turns on me and costs me the Rumble. And whose fingerprints were on all of that? Yours.
Well, congratulations. That was quite a summation. See, the thing is, my father was a great attorney, and he taught me to always be one step ahead of the prosecution. You missed something. Something big. You ever wonder why you were stuck on SmackDown all this time? Why Braun Breaker was always just out of reach? I made that happen.
Never underestimate the wise man.
Who do you think poured poison about you into Jacob Fatu's ear? Me. Again and again, I stopped you in your tracks. You had the audacity to say no to me? You were a lucky workhorse I could have turned into a thoroughbred as the next Paul Heyman guy.
That's the champion, and he does not look happy.
And neither does Paul to see his client out here.
This was not part of Heyman's master plan.
Is this all true, Paul?
Braun, I did what I did to protect you.
You think I need protecting? From him?
No. This business needs protecting from the archetype. WWE needs protecting from the archetype. These people need protecting from...
I'm the champion, Paul. You don't make the call. I do.
Braun, I am your oracle. Listen to me. This man...
Hold on, Heyman. I think you've forgotten something. You don't get to make matches. And you definitely don't get to stop them. It will be the WWE Champion Braun Breaker defending against the Archetype at WrestleMania.
It's official. The match we've all been waiting for. WrestleMania. Braun Breaker versus the Archetype.
And Paul Heyman just got played at his own game.
I got goosebumps, Michael. This is gonna be a straight-up classic.
Funny thing about comebacks, everyone watches the start, everybody watches the end, but a lot of people miss the middle.
That's too bad. That's where the real work happens.
Exactly. You've had quite the journey.
With a few detours.
Detours? No. Finding your rate underground. Putting in the work on NXT, battling Fatu and Hector. It all led here.
It did.
You're going up against Paul
Must
Heyman.
be nice.
Oh, it is, trust me. I know as well as anyone what he brings, the good and the bad. You've got to wonder what would have changed if you had said yes to him. Between you and me, if you could go back.
No, never. There's a reason I turned him down then. That hasn't changed. I don't need someone scripting my path for me.
No, not now anyway, but maybe someday. Anyway, good luck out there.
Look at you, standing here, main event of WrestleMania. You took every road but the easy one.
I definitely hit some potholes along the way.
It was all worth it to get here. Maybe get the chance to knock Heyman's teeth down his throat. Not that I can officially condone that sort of thing as the general manager of Raw.
Officially.
But I can understand why you'd want to. I'm sure you've had a lot of pent-up frustration. When I showed up at your school and made you the offer to go to NXT, I could see how close you were to using that shovel.
I did think about it for a second.
You made hard choices. Some bad ones, some good ones. But they were yours.
We can reminisce more some other time. Right now, I'm focused on tonight.
Good. Now go out there and finish what you started.
Before you showed up, there was only one question anyone was asking around here.
Yeah? What was that, champ?
Is the next face of this company gonna be Braun Breaker or Jacob Fatu? Then you show back up, and even though I threw you around like a rag doll, people keep telling me the archetype should be in that conversation. Is that what you think? That you deserve to be on my level?
We're about to find out in front of 80,000 people. Because tonight's not about me. It's not about the comeback. Tonight is about whether you can carry this company on your back. And I know that I can.
Your old school mind games ain't gonna work on me. You did yourself a favor waiting this long. If you'd come at me last year right after our first match, I'd have retired you for good. Even you knew that.
Maybe. Or maybe I just had to lose to learn all the holes in your game.
The problem with that is I got no holes in my game. I'm not some gimmick. I've known exactly who I am my entire life. A champion.
Then you're in for a rough night. Because if that's the only way you see yourself, what's the mirror gonna look like without that belt around your waist?
I'm not gonna find out because tonight, your comeback is over.
Aw, look at you. All serious and stuff. Big main event energy. Finally.
Need something, Liv?
What? I'm proud of you. You made it back. Took what? 12 months? But you got off the back of that milk carton. The great archetype. Comeback story of the year. Finally getting your shot.
Everybody's path is different.
No kidding. I never would have taken the long road. Honestly, was it fun playing tag team dress up with the rookies? I mean, it was sweet, but in a sad way. You can't tell me you didn't get tired of waiting your turn. All that buildup, anticipation.
Some things are worth waiting for. I'd rather earn it than take it the wrong way. I'm not you, Liv.
I know. If you were, you'd be cute. And I wouldn't have let Paul Heyman lead me around by my nose for 12 months. Maybe next time, don't wait. Don't ask, don't earn, just take. Kick the doors down, make a mess, and smile while you do it. Trust me, bad behavior, it's so much more fun.
I mean, it's not like I don't see your point. I do wonder why I took the exact road I did.
Ooh, I think that little voice in your head, you should start listening to her. She sounds a lot like me.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the Undisputed WWE Championship.
The comeback story of the decade culminates at WrestleMania.
The comeback story does culminate tonight, but is this going to be the ending the archetype dreamed of? Or will all the hard work and sacrifice end in disappointment at the hands of Paul Heyman and Braun Breaker?
Look, I'm choosing to believe the past year meant something. This isn't the same archetype who stepped back into the spotlight and got shut down. Oh no, this is a new man who put in the work, and it's about to pay off.
The archetype looks to rewrite history here tonight.
Under the guidance of Paul Heyman, Braun Breaker steps onto the grandest stage of them all.
After everything that Heyman did to put roadblocks in the archetype's path, you have to wonder if he's on the same page with Braun Breaker here tonight.
That was just a minor speed bump on the road to WrestleMania for Breaker. By all accounts, they've worked things out and are ready to walk out together with that WWE Championship.
Braun Breaker ready to shut down the archetype once again.
Introducing the challenger from Manchester, England, weighing in at 228 pounds, the Rockstar. And his opponent from Woodstock, Georgia, weighing in at 250 pounds, the undisputed WWE Champion, Braun Breaker.
The unification of the World Championship and WWE Championship in 2002 brought us the undisputed title.
The one title to rule them all.
There are matches that change the course of WWE and define eras. You can feel them in the air. Braun Breaker versus the Archetype. The rematch is one of those.
I have to agree with you. There is a sense of destiny in the air at WrestleMania tonight.
And they both feel it. Braun and the Archetype came here looking for a fight. And they're gonna get it.
Getting out nicely to transition into a waistlock. Boom! Swift takedown.
Oh, knee strike right there, man.
Ooh, vicious kick to the spine.
Oh, that'll send a shock down your spine.
Breaker showing no answer for this attack.
Tough spot for Braun to be in.
The knee straight to the breadbasket.
He is looking to do some serious harm. DDT! Counter! Saw it coming. The WWE Championship is on the line on the grandest stage of them all. Braun Breaker is defending against the Archetype, and Paul Heyman looks concerned as he's about to lose his meal ticket. Foot, meet face. And it's really hard to watch him just be pummeled like this.
Oh, he's really struggling to find an answer, any answer at this point.
There's blood in the water now. He better be careful.
The pin for the championship. The champ not letting the ref get to two.
He is far from being put away here, that's for certain.
Oh, and Breaker turns the tables.
Quick takedown, double after that. High stacked pin here.
Kick out at one for the challenger.
Starting to see the tolls of this match add up.
Sent right into the corner.
Short arm lariat.
Finds a counter for Breaker.
Got the single arm under into a nice takedown. Mounting their downed opponent and firing off a series of blows. And a stomp to the gut.
Stomping down. Oh, he went low. The humanity. The champ struggling to fight back.
Stamina must be depleting. Probably hard to even draw a full breath.
Oh, has them in position. Here it comes.
Tossing that weapon into the ring. He is a shrewd manager.
Referee setting the hardware aside, clearing the way for any future damage.
Ooh! Constant pressure being kept on Braun.
Breaker is breaking down a bit. Landing directly on the top of the head.
Title in the balance with the pin.
Oh, the champ narrowly kicks out.
It's clearly taking a lot out of them to still kick out at this point, but he knows it's worth it.
Absorbing the pain of another attack to the head. He could be dazed.
And he is directed into the corner.
Reversal. And that turns things around.
Series of reversals. Bam!
He's attacking without consequence now.
Oh, just look at it. He's got a stranglehold on things right now.
Oh, the DDT delivered.
Champ's down. This one's for everything. Clever move, using the rope to break the pin.
And look at this now, avoiding the fight, trying to fit. Ah, that's what he gets for acting cute out there.
He's placed into a precarious position.
With the counter.
Man alone, forearm on point.
And Braun's having trouble managing this onslaught.
Breaker needs to find that spark and rally.
Breaker looks like a sitting duck right now.
Looking for a powerbomb, but no counter. Uh-oh, this could be bad. 619.
Are we about to see a title change here?
Makes a cover.
The moment that Paul Heyman feared the most just happened on the grandest stage of them all.
Nonetheless, the comeback is complete. We have a new, undisputed WWE Champion.
Any criticism that Paul Heyman coddled or protected Bron Breakker, that's just going to get louder.
Hold that thought, Wade. What is Paul Heyman doing?
He's heading back to the ring.
Heyman does not know when to quit.
The champ senses something's up.
Is Paul Heyman begging to jump ship?
But imagine what we can do together.
This is a pivotal moment that could shape the rest of the champion's career and the future of WWE.
After everything the Archetype has been through, how can he forget all that and side with Heyman?
Better to keep your enemies closer.
Like it or not, the Archetype and Paul Heyman now sit at the top of WWE.
For Booker T, Wade Barrett, Corey Graves, Michael Cole, and this has been WrestleMania.
You and me, the Archetype and the Wise Man, finally working together. It just feels right, doesn't it?
Let's just make one thing clear, Paul. This arrangement doesn't mean I've changed who I am. It was simply a business decision. Now that I've climbed the mountain again and become WWE champion, I want to stay here as long as possible. And you're gonna help me do that. But it has to be above board.
Understood, my Archetype. I will provide you with invaluable counsel and leave any unscrupulous behaviors in my past. You have my word.
All right. What do you have lined up for my first title defense?
You and I were put together for matches like this.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the Undisputed WWE Championship.
Wade, put the ones in the air, because here comes the OTC, the Tribal Chief, the head of the table, Roman Reigns.
It is an experience every single time Roman Reigns walks down the aisle. There's aura, and then there's this aura.
Talking about Roman Reigns, second generation star. He's outshined nearly every member of his family tree, man. I'm gonna tell you, undeniable aura. You're talking about pure, smooth, debonair dude. You gotta give him his props.
He's had the most WrestleMania main events in history with 10. One of two men to main event consecutive nights of WrestleMania. Booker, I'm going to ask you the question, is Roman the greatest of all time in WWE?
Stat sheet, man, stat sheet. Grand Slam champion. Held the Universal Championship for 1,316 days. The longest reigning champion in nearly 40 years, man. That's that man, Roman Reigns.
But Booker, I asked you if you think he's the greatest of all time.
Damn it, stats.
So that means he is, in your mind?
Yes.
And this man, Roman Reigns, exudes greatness. His mere presence is pure intimidation to anyone else in the locker room. There is not an ounce of fear in the OTC, but there are many who know they simply cannot match this man's level of unprecedented dominance in WWE.
Backed and elevated by Paul Heyman, it's the champion.
Most champions stand at the top and defend, but it feels like the archetype just keeps climbing, with Heyman pushing behind him.
Pushing or steering? Either way, the machine's working, and no one's been able to stop it.
Heyman's run through every scenario and has his champion ready to go.
Introducing the challenger from Pensacola, Florida, weighing in at 265 pounds, the OTC, Roman Reigns! And his opponent from Manchester, England, weighing in at 228 pounds, the undisputed WWE Champion, the Rockstar!
Not going to be any question about who's champ after this.
That might have already changed the outcome of the whole match.
Yeah, gaining an unfair advantage early usually does that. The WWE Undisputed Championship. Some call it the ultimate prize, and it's up for grabs here tonight.
I can't even imagine the pressure on these competitors with a title of this magnitude hanging in the balance. Nothing short of your absolute best is going to get the job done tonight.
And he retaliates.
Locking up with the collar and elbow. Aggressive shove there. Textbook side headlock takeover. Tremendous pressure on the head and neck. To the arm. Oh, wicked kick to the lower back. Perched up top. A diving knee drop. The pinpoint kick to the back.
How much more can Reigns withstand?
Roman keeps getting cut off at the pass. Oh! Mounting their downed opponent and firing off a series of blows. And a stomp to the gut.
Stomping down with all their weight. Big hit to the stomach.
Oh, the champion into the pin. Gets his shoulder up before the 2 count.
This match has been going for a little while, and that's all adding up.
Incredible moonsault.
And he's just unloading mercilessly here.
Yeah, he's just hammering his opponent with everything.
He's heading to the outside. Better watch for the referee's count.
Back in the ring.
A manager willing to do that will always give you the edge.
Oh, God! Mounting their downed opponent and firing off a series of blows. And a stomp to the gut.
With a pin for the title. Kick out and the title fight continues.
And you got to think he's just one final blow away from not kicking out next time.
Reigns turns that around. He finally manages to answer back.
Maybe Reigns has found a new source of aggression to battle back with.
Oh, shoulder to the gut. Oof. Reigns can't yield any attack coming his way.
Roman unable to use his wide arsenal here.
And that's what you have to do when you are the head of the table. Rob, did we just see a tooth fly out? A rolling elbow right on the mark. Lining up Reigns. Opportunities like this rarely open up. All the way up and down. I think we know what's coming next. Into the wheelhouse. 619. Consider your title dreams dashed after that.
He'll make his way to the ring.
Retains the title.
Here is your winner, and still the undisputed WWE Champion, the Rockstar.
The champion and Paul Heyman retain the title. If these two...